What is going on with you guys? I'm back with some Madden 25 run free, whatever we're calling this thing this year. Now, I actually got to go down to the EA Sports office down in Orlando, Florida, and I actually got to play with some of this stuff. So I'm going to read to you some of the stuff that they've released, and I can confirm to you guys just how good it feels. This year, as you can tell from what's been given out so far, a lot of the concentration is going into the running game. Last year, a lot of it was put into the passing game and precision and all of that. This year, they wanted to concentrate more on the running game. So here's some of the stuff that they came up with. It's something that they call, is it called precision running? Anywho, they wanted to concentrate more on the moves, and the moves that they had leading up until now, they wanted to kind of enhance them. But of course, they wanted to add more moves to the library. So one of those things that you do see in a game is, the stiffness of the juke and the moves just not really having much substance. So it made tackle breaking not all that thrilling to look at unless you had like a big bruising back. But if you played in MUT, breaking tackles was not something that happened often because everybody's like a million overall. But so one thing that they did, they put in the precision modifier, and what you would do is you would tap the LT button, and this will cause you to do a quick stutter step. And sometimes that's all you need to get out of the way of a defender or to make a defender overrun you. In this, I'm going to be talking a lot about how 2K did it back in 2K8 and then 2K5. And I'm going to compare it with what I see in this Madden article. So, all right, we have the stutter step, right? But here's how it's done. You have to hold the LT button, and then you have to push the other button on the other hand to make the move that you want to do. So let's say it's a back juke. You hold down the modifier, you tap the modifier, which is the LT, and then I'm guessing you pull back on the trigger, not the trigger, but the right stick. That's too much work. And then it's saying that it slows down the running back. I get it, but see, 2K8 had something called stop on a dime, where you didn't have to hold a modifier. It's too much work. You just pull back on the right thumbstick, and the guy will literally just stop on a dime and make the guy go in front of him. Or you could push down, like just push in on the right thumbstick, and he'll stop. If you pull back on the right thumbstick, he'll do a back juke, like he'll just step back. That was also a way to do the stutter, as if you tapped it instead of held it. You didn't need to hold the modifier or tap the LT button to do that. That right there is too much work. And making the running back, making it all slow down around you, that might not really do anything for the defense. So that might actually give the defense the upper hand. Plus, your fingers could pretty much kind of get into a clusterfuck until you learn to master it. And that is what Madden is all about, mastering a lot of the moves. So that's just one of the things you're going to have to play for. You're going to have to play it yourself to see. Now, when I got to play it, again, I was playing the pre-alpha. So I wasn't playing the alpha. I wasn't playing the beta. I was playing it while it was in its beginning stages. And some of these things were present in them. So I can say the running game is actually pretty darn cool. And that was in its beginning stages. So I'm thrilled to see what they have up until now, because I'm sure it's even better. Tapping the A and X button without the precision modifier leads to a quick thrust of the arm to an opponent's chest or shoulder. Now, this is why I think that Madden needs a charge system like they had in 2K5 and 2K8. Because if you get that thing charged all the way up and you push that stiff arm button, you really just push your guy straight into the ground. Just treat him like dog crap, and you just keep it moving. This one, they're saying that you tap it. Like, what does he do? Does he give him like a quick jab to the chest? Like, what is that? What is that we're doing there? So I don't know about that one. When I threw a stiff arm at the guy, it was pretty straightforward. But this is something I have to see updated, so I can't really say much on that one. Furthermore, players with high attribute ratings, like a 90 overall, will be able to unleash even more nuisance moves. That's what we're calling them? Nuisance moves. Okay. Making it more difficult to bring down. All right. We get that. The dev team has added more powerful defensive pursuit and tackling behaviors that will be revealed in future articles. I can't wait till they do that, because the pursuit angles in 13 were horrific. It's like they perfectly try to run to get behind the guy that they're chasing. Instead of just taking the angle, just keep going straight and just tackling the guy. Anywho, moving along. Am I seeing anything about the shoulder charge? Because I need to see a shoulder charge in this game. Like, drastically, please. So let me read. In order to really capture the feel of what it is like to run in the NFL, combo moves have been created to quickly escape sticky defensive situations. For instance, say a linebacker is coming at you from the side of the ball carrier, and the safety is coming down hard. All right, whatever that moves. All right, so you got somebody coming at you. Let's say from the right side, you got a safety coming at you from the front. In this situation, I would probably do a back juke. If it was 2K5, they had this move where you start right on the thumbstick and you kind of counterclockwise down and around. And what he will do is he'll kind of stop in place, stop on a dime. He'll juke all the way down so that the guy in front of him will whiff over that right shoulder, and the linebacker that's coming will get back juked on. That was a move in 2K5. It didn't work too well in 2K8. I don't know. They probably took that out because that move was deadly. So let's see what answer they have for it. Utilizing the new combos, you can make a cut back to make the linebacker miss. Okay. Then spin away from the safety to get into an open field. Okay, I could get with that. So let's say back juke and spin. The safety would have to hit you. And that's one thing I want to see happen with the spin button. Can we see some, say a guy hits you and you spin off of that? Like a fluid spin? I would like to see that animation added. Is that in there? Well, we'll see. We'll see. So in many ways, the precision modifier in the new combo system create a game within a game, letting you see the defender or the defense in a whole different way. Running out of gas. With all these new weapons at your disposal, it's easy to consider abusing them. For that reason, Madden NFL 25 will feature new visual stamina meter that will drain as you execute the moves. Can I say this? And Madden needs to stop doing this. It's a feature that was already in the game for years, and they took it out, and now they put this, they literally say this. Madden 25 will feature a new visual stamina meter. It's not new. We had it already. Juking, spinning, and trucking will get you out of trouble, but they will also make you tired. Okay, I'm with that. Consequently, if you run out of stamina during a play, you will see your players slow down. Okay, I'm with that. Now, I'm pretty sure that pre-patch, the guys are going to be going way too slow. And then they'll probably end up fixing it later after the patch when guys complain like, hey, they're slowing down way too much. But if we use this in Ultimate Team, it'll make you start really valuing stamina. The stamina attribute, I should say. So let's see. Run out of gas, yada, yada, yada. Once you're out of gas, any additional moves you try will be less effective. Stamina refills after each play, but there's a cumulative effect over the course of the game. So if you're running the ball a lot, don't expect your running back to be as fresh when you're trying to pound the rock in the fourth. In fact, he may even be down to half stamina or less depending on how hard you've been pushing him. You see a lot of NFL teams going to 2-back systems for this exact reason, so it may be something you want to keep in mind for Madden NFL team as well. You know what? I'm completely on board with that. It'll make you start running that other back. I see it happen a lot in ranked matches where you have to use 2-backs because they do get tired. In Madden Ultimate Team, you don't see it as much because everybody has like 100 stamina. So the guys that play rank, you probably don't even care about that because you already know how to adjust to it. To me, it's huge news. So we'll see how it works out. Let's see. Now, all right. I'm going to say that they actually did mention trucking in here. I don't see it. I don't see the trucking. Yeah, they just mentioned trucking at the end. They didn't bother to put it in the rest of the article. But yeah, that's the news on free running. Let me know what you guys think about all of these additions. Do you think that they're going to be as fluid as they say? Do you think that they're going to hit the nail on the head? Do you think it's like last year? Do you think that it's going to be a work in progress? I don't know. And I'm very curious to see how it's going to work on the Infinity engine. Because for crying out loud, we can't even run straight on the Infinity engine without having some problems. So to add all this new stuff to this engine, I don't know. I'm starting to think that a lot of this stuff that they want to add probably won't be too fluent until the next gen system comes out. And then they could probably unleash a lot more. So, let's keep our hopes up. Let's see what happens. I know a lot of you guys are probably going to find a way to be pissed. But I'm just keeping my options open on the thought of things. Let me know what you guys think. Share the video as usual. Like it. Do what you do. And I'll see you guys. Peace.